welcome, 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 welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper, starring I, your beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's feeling well. And hopefully everybody is having a great day. Me, yeah, I'm a little tired. I didn't I didn't get much sleep uh, last night because I had a whole bunch of things um, inside my little brain uh, yesterday. Um, well, I'm gonna get into it. Um, I was I called up my mom's house um, yesterday, and just to check on her and things like that. And I come to find out that my mom had a stroke. Not a major stroke, but a minor stroke. And so she was in the hospital. You know, they were just going to observe her just to see what's going on and to see what triggered it, what caused it, and what we can do to prevent it. And you know the shittiest part about the whole thing? You want to know the shittiest part about it? Here's what the shittiest part about the whole fucking thing was. Once again, I heard it from a third party, not from a first party. My brother didn't call me for that because he was like, well, I didn't think it was major, so I didn't want to bother you with it. Well, you know, anything concerning my mother, you know. Hey, honey, how you doing? Good morning. Oh, man. Sis, I don't know if you've heard, but, my mom had a mild stroke. Mom had a mild stroke yesterday. So she's in the hospital right now for observation. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Matt? So that kind of scared me and it pissed me off because once again, I talked with my brother, my sibling, oldest sibling, face to face about this crap. And I told him, if anything happens concerning mom, please keep me informed. Well, guess what? I call up my mom's house, and once again, I get secondhand information saying that my mom had a stroke and that she was in the hospital and that I needed to call my brother and talk to him about it. So I did. And his excuse was, well, I didn't want to, I didn't want to bother you with it, so I didn't do anything. You know, stuff that concerns my mother however small or minute or unimportant it is, that is on a very, very need to know basis. Because I would like to know the things that are going on with my mother. I don't care what it is, tell me about it, talk to me about it, communicate with me about it. But no, I don't get nothing. I don't get one single phone call, one single text. I get zero. Thank you, honey. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. But I get zero. I get completely shut out from all that. And it's fine. Because one of these days, see, they're both getting older. And one of these days, when it's all said and done, when all the smoke settles, when everything's done, and when my mom finally goes, and when all the dust settles, when everything's, all done, I tried, sis. I tried talking with my brother. I tried reasoning with him. It just doesn't happen. I wish it would, but it's not. He's got my phone number. I've got his phone number. He's got ample opportunity to communicate with me, and he doesn't want to do it. And he acts all nicey nice to me. He acts all fucking fake, like he fucking cares, when when he doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. All he's doing is trying to kiss my mom's ass to get what he wants and then fucking just disappear and go away. That's basically what they both do. They get what they want and they disappear and they go away. And that's just sad. It really is. That my own brother and my own sister act that way. My little sister act that way. It's shameful, that none of them could even give a shit enough to fucking let me know what's going on. I have to literally call the house and then they tell me. Hey, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. Just a little bit upset, but I'm doing all right. It's just, family should keep in communication with family and not just fucking shut each other out and cut each other off. That's fucking bullshit. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What? Fucking, what? Fucking, next thing you know, oh yeah, your mom's dead. She's been dead for 3 weeks now. Oh, we already had the service, so don't worry about it. I'm like, then I'd be like, well, why didn't you fucking tell me? Why didn't you say something? No reply. Exactly. I am the one always trying to help. I am the one that fucking busts my ass every fucking day. But yet, do they keep me in the loop? Do they do anything like that? Nope. Like I said, what's going to be next? On a serious note, what's going to happen next? What, fucking 3 weeks? 3 weeks from now? Finding out what? oh, your mom's dead or she's in the hospital. Oh, you know, it's just hate it when I get fucking phone calls when I fucking stream like this. But you know, it's just hurtful, and it's just exasperating that my own siblings, you know, basically treat me like shit. I get treated like garbage. I get treated like a fucking second-hand person around there. Like, just trash. Like I don't fucking matter. You know, I just don't understand why I get shit on all the time. Why do I get hated on when I do nothing to nobody? I just mind my own business and do my own fucking thing. But yet I'm the guy that gets hated on. I'm the guy that gets shit on. I'm the guy that gets dumped on every fucking time. Right? I'm the guy that gets made fun of, right? Oh, AZ's being a crybaby. Oh, fuck off with that. Seriously. You know, I understand we all go through things in life. I get that. We all do. But none of you should ever make fun of somebody's personal misery. Because what's up? Because one day you might actually be in the same situation where I'm standing right now. Prime example. I'm going to give you guys an example. There was a guy on the street, right? And he was homeless. Hola, ¿cómo estás? But anyway, he was a homeless guy, right? And one guy, you know, decided to rip on him. And he said, why don't you get a job, you lazy bum? And did all this shit to him, right? The guy turns around and said, mister, you are about three or two paychecks away from where I'm standing right now. 3 or 2 paychecks away. Think about it. The first paycheck you get. Okay. You pay a month's rent. You're good to go. Well, what about the second paycheck? Where does that go? When the money runs out, then what do? You lose your home. You lose your car. You lose your entire livelihood. And therefore, what's next? You're out there begging for money on the street just to trying to survive. Just like that poor homeless guy was that you mocked and made fun of. But now the shoe is on the other foot. Now the shit's on you, not on them. So that's why it's not wise to make fun of somebody that's going through a really tough time. Because, like I said, I'm a strong believer in it all comes out in the wash. Yep. It all comes out in the wash. And one day, you're going to be exactly where I am. And then you're going to think about all the times you made fun of me, all the times you said a bunch of shit to me. And then you're going to remember what I said. That at any given time, yep, exactly, sis. What you bring out into the energy always comes back. Yep. I believe that 100%. Hang on a minute, let me get my coffee. I got me, well, I didn't get it. I inherited it from my mom. Look how big this coffee pot is, guys. Oh, shit. Talk about an industrial mess. And then when my mom got it and she actually put it in the kitchen, she realized, you know, that is too big. Oh, man. Every time I see that, I fucking laugh. It's just... I use it for mainly just hot water. You know, because I always get tired of running out of hot water in the Keurig, you know, not having enough to, you know, if I want to make hot cereal or anything like that, I always run out of fucking water. Well, now, I got all the water I want. And it's hot. It's hot and it's right there. But like I said, oh boy, that was one of my, I should say, the latest mama-isms. I love her to death because that's my mom. You know, despite her being a little out there, she still, though, never stops making me laugh. You know, she... And she goes, oh, AZ, oh, nah, nah, you know, usual shit, but I still laugh. She just makes me laugh, you know? Yeah. Just the funny thing. And sometimes she'll repeat herself, and she'll be like, oh, is the mower still running? And I'd be like, yeah, go in the storage shed and start it up. Yeah, crank it up and start it up. Yeah, go ahead. I'd like to see you try. Go ahead. Hey, if she could get that thing started, I would literally pay her $1,000 just for that. But there ain't no way in hell anybody could get that started without fucking replacing the goddamn motor in it. Because there's just no fucking way. You know, the imbecile that ran it, he ran it dry with no oil in the motor. Not enough anyway. And he blew a block in it and burnt up the fucking mower. He fucked it completely. Yep. I mean, it's just like with a car. You know, if you run your car dry without very much oil to cool off the engine and to lubricate the parts and all that stuff, you're going to blow a block in the engine and it's not going to work right. Well, it's the same way with a lawnmower or any motorized Uh, any motorized apparatus that requires oil and gas to work. You know, there's sense and there's common sense. And common sense to me is every time before you operate your equipment, it doesn't matter whether you're on a tractor or car or mower or whatever the fuck it is, before you fucking start the goddamn thing, you've got to check the oil, you've got to check the gas, you've got to check the filter, and you've got to check the spark plug on the goddamn thing to make sure everything is running properly. Because if you don't, well, then you are going to have more problems than they're worth. You know, my dad always had a good saying: take good care of your equipment and it will take good care of you. I never, ever had an issue with that mower. Never had a problem with it. I mean, yeah, the carburetor kind of got gummed up once or twice, and yeah, I fixed that up. So that's a minor thing, though. Nothing compared to what the fuck this idiot did. You know, it was nothing compared to that. Then the guy has the nerve to not say a word about it and wait till I get a hold of it, hoping that I was going to get blamed for it. I mean, I'm assuming that's what happened. He was hoping that I was going to get blamed for it. Oh, you broke it. You broke it. I didn't break it. It was broken before I even touched the damn thing. And I proved it. Because every single time I'm around there, if something breaks, I always get blamed for it. Every single motherfucking time. Whether it's my fault or not, it doesn't matter. Oh, the whole world could come down, crashing down. Oh, AZ did it. AZ did it. I did it. That's my fault. Because I may have not have crossed my arms or fucking said something right or did something right, and therefore the fucking whole world went down to pot. It's like, give me a fucking break. You know, how can I break something yeah. You know, like I said, I'm not that stupid, you know. I'm not that dumb. I'm not that much of an idiot. When it comes to my equipment, it doesn't matter what it is, I take extremely good care of it. Because, and also, I'm a very, very big stickler for a tradition. That means I took care of that yard as if my dad was taking care of it. I pulled weeds, I trimmed, I cut the grass, I edged it, I mowed it, I did everything. I even fertilized it too, twice a year. You know, I held on to tradition very, very well. And like I said, guys, if something happens to my mom, that's it. You know, I'm going to officially retire from working over there because I'm not just going to, you know, help out those two idiots just to fucking sell the house more. No, I ain't gonna do it. Fuck it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, sis. See, you know a lot about it because you've been there. You've seen everything. You understand how everything works over there. Shit, you practically live there, of course. Damn. I mean, if you really want to get down to it. It's just that, you can't change shitty people. Shitty people are going to act. Look, they have all day to fucking call me, and now they're trying to call me left and right whenever I fucking go live. No, they could wait. They can wait, and I will call them back. I'm not going to get into it with this. Because that's bullshit. Everybody fucking decides to call me when I'm fucking live. They don't call me any other time. No, they call me when I'm live. And I'm getting sick and tired of that. Fucking, I'm not going to fucking end my stream over a goddamn phone call. They could wait. It's nothing urgent or anything. It's just stupid shit. So. Yeah, and they left me a voicemail, but that's fine. I'll call them back later. But I think they were trying to get a hold of me for my referral. I'm hoping that they fix the referral business because I got referred to a urologist, but it was in a different part of town that I don't even live in. And it was way far out. In fact, if I was to agree with that, it would take me by bus all day to get out there and all day to get back. And I'm not going to fucking do that shit. Not going through it. Not going to do it. Fuck that crap. I'm just not. Yeah, but I could always call them back later, it's no big deal. But I know it is, but like I said, I could always call them back. I just get sick of, here's what it is. I've been home all day. I've been waiting all day, right? They could call me at any time, but they always call me when I go live. Why they do that, I don't know. And that happens with everybody. I may have to abruptly end this. I'm making that chocolate cake right now. So I'm adding the cake mix right now. It's just simple. I'm just going by the directions that are on the box. Yeah. And so I'm getting ready to, I think it said half a cup of oil. I'm going by what it says on the instructions on the back. So half a cup of oil. What the fuck is a half? Okay. That's a hell of a lot of oil. Damn. I was thinking about maybe mixing some chocolate chips in with this to kind of gussy it up a little bit. Oh, like a half a cup here. Not like that. I don't know about you, but that's a hell of a lot of oil. Damn. Okay. That's what the instructions say, I guess. Now I go to... Where the fuck is 1 cup? There it is. And I go to 1 cup of water next. Okay. All right, that was quick. Yeah. About 1 cup. All right, I'm going to add that to it. Then you're supposed to crack 3 eggs. I got to put you guys on a tripod. I can't be fucking holding my goddamn phone and doing all this at the same time. There we go. Okay. There now. Got everything all on the way. Okay, I'm going to get ready to crack 3 eggs. Here, I'll just show you guys what I'm doing. Fuck, I don't have to tell you. Just show you. There you go. Now I'm going to crack 3 eggs, which I've got off to a bowl to a side right here. I just need to find a good thing to crack them with. I wish they would make like a gadget called an egg cracker, where you just go in there and it goes, it's like a hammer or a little chisel, and you go, and it cracks it perfectly. I mean, they probably have those things out there, but I just don't know. So, there you go. That's 3. All right. Now, I'm going to do something that is above. Maybe I should hold off on this. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I add these to there or not? Or should I just leave it as is? I mean, I don't know. I'm just wondering. Should I add it? Well, my sister said yummy, so that means, okay, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'm not going to add too much. Just a little bit like that. That ought to be enough. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to go ahead and get me a stirrer now. Which happens to be right here. I'm going to stir it up. Then I do have a pan for this. I'm going to get the pan out here in just a few shakes here. Feels like I'm making brownies, but I'm not. It's just a cake. This is going to be good, guys. This really is. I forgot that I've got water boiling off to the side for my mac and cheese that I'm going to be making too with hot dogs. Yeah. All right. Got dessert ready to go. Let me get a pan for it, which should be right up above here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have it here, so I'm going to have to go down. Down over here on this side, I hate fucking squeezing in this tight shit. All right, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to use a metal pan versus a glass pan, because I figured the metal one might be a little bit better. And this thing screwed up again. There you go. Had to wind up my tripod just to get it going. So okay. So let's see. Need to set oven to 350 degrees. Make sure there's nothing in it, which there isn't. Wife and I just cleaned the oven, so. Bake. Start. There you go. It's preheating. I'm going to go ahead and grease this up real quick. So let me get that going. Let me find a bag real quick. All right, guys. Got me a bag. I'm going to get me some of those. One time, I'm going to get me some kitchen gloves. You know, that they use, food handlers gloves. I'm going to actually find those in the grocery store, and I'm actually going to try them out one time. There we go. It's all greased up. Ready to go. Okay. That's all done. Now I'm going to go ahead and dump the batter in, and then we'll send her through. Look at all of that. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus. Look at that, huh? This is going to be a good cake. Oh, yeah. Going to be really good. Anybody want to lick the beater? There we go. Oh my God, that's good. All right. We're going to put this in a 250 degree oven till it's done. All right, we got that going on. Now, we're going to get something else going on here. And what we're doing over here is we are getting ready to drop our yeah, I know. Well, hopefully it'll do good. I'm hoping it won't stick too bad. I'm praying that it won't, but we'll see how that goes. So, anyway, we're on to our mac and cheese right now. I've got my milk pre-measured. I've got my stick of butter pre-measured. So we're on the way. So now, first off, what I'm going to do is try and get this damn mac and cheese out of the goddamn box. That's for starters. The thing's going so fast now. There we go, I got one. Okay, I got two. There we go. 1 and 2. In we go. There we go. A little trash detail real quick. God damn it, Hoover. You just put me outside. All right. Anyway, let me get something to stir that with. I happen to have is a spoon. I'm going to turn this down and stir this up a little bit. Just to keep them from sticking to the bottom. I'm going to pull out on a spaghetti strainer real quick. Got it off the side, ready to go. So that way I can strain this, put it off to the side, and then we could make the sauce. Sauce is going to be fun. Then I'll show you how I cut up the hot dogs and cook them and stuff. Uh-oh, what happened? What's going on? All right. All right. I love you. You take care, honey. Love you too. Mwah. Yeah, I'm going to get going too because I've got to answer that phone call and see what they're wanting, what's going on. So you guys take care. Much love. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And as usual, thank you for watching. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.